and start to prepare the postprocessor. First of all, we need to prepare a simple project. So I make the simple project, for example, that start in, for example, this, after that cat, after that arc, and cut again. So stop there. And I would like to machine this profile. Go to machining, finishing, 2D contouring, and add this contouring. Okay, and calculate. So the project is ready. After that, I start postprocessor generator. So I have the seal data from SprutCam here, and I click clear. So it will be the new postprocessor. Nothing will be ready here. If I click this green triangle, the program is empty. Okay, the next, we have by default in the new postprocessor 3 registers. What is these registers? It defines the output format for X, Y, and Z. So it is ready, and these lines, it's the subroutines that start and perform these commands. For example, at the first task, I would like to make the go to apps. This is simple go to. I make double click on it. One moment. Go to. Okay, I make double click on it, and automatically we have apps move subroutine here. I check code, and we have this program apps move. This program will execute it every time when we have go to in seal data. So in this program, I need to fill these registers. So X, it means I take the first number from my
so X equals CLD1.
yes, as usually. X, Y, and Z. Okay, I type it. If I start program, nothing here. To output something, I need to call out block. What out block makes? It check all registers list, and if there is the difference in the new value, every register has two value, old value and new value. If the new value different, and if it is different, then it output. After that, and we can see this one, X, Y, Z in program. Is it clear for you?
Yes.
Okay. And the next step. For example, I would like to perform circle command, or cycle, how to say it correctly. Circle. Okay. Circle command, and I would like to input. For example, I have circle here. I select it. There is the ticket, there is the checkbox here, and so to output circle, I need additional registers I, J, K. I double click here and create. I copy just this one and make it will be I. J and K. Okay, so in this circle I need also to move these values, and I copy this one. Okay, I take the lines from appsmove subroutine and copy it inside circle. And also well, one moment about circle. The first CLD1, it's coordinates of the center. This one center. The next one is radius, and this one CLD1, CLD2. Can you see my cursor?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, CLD1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it means 5, 6, 7. Its end point, and I fill AGK. It will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the next. So if I fill it, we can see in my program, for example, then one moment, the circle has the end point 50, 20, and this is coordinates. So go back to postprocessor generator. This is circle, but we don't see the interpolation G1 or G2. So to add it, I need to add additional. Yes, I go to the registers list and create new register. The name is G. This name is output to G code, and for example, register name is interpolation. Interpolation. This name I can use inside my subroutines. So okay, I create this. It's impossible decimal points here, and we need the leading zeros, and decimal point is absent all this place. Okay, so if I have circle, I need to fill interpolation by 2 or 3. How can I define? If I, for example, in CL data, I start on the circle and click help, and we can see that CLD4 is the radius. It's positive if it can be positive or negative. So in this case I need if CLD4 more than 0, then interpolation 3, else interpolation 2. Okay, click. Oh,
Okay, what's the 3 and the 2? Oh, in case it's a G2 or G3. I get you.
okay. Same mistakes with registers. Nothing here, nothing here, and before decimal point sign no. Okay, and this, it must be 2 here. Okay, I will try restart. Okay, G03. Okay, and so, but we don't have G1 in the, or G0 in the first. So I need to add, to fill in appsmove something. I would like to fill it, but I don't know what to set, G0 or G1, because it can be rapid or something like this. So the next, I need to fill rapid subroutine. Okay. So if I will look at my CL data, part no is the first subroutine that is called structure pp fun, okay, origin and load, for example, and rapid. I click rapid and set code, and if rapid, then interpolation is 0. Okay. And for example, if I go to feed rate, if in the feed rate I set feed rate, interpolation is 1. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Well, so I restart again. We have G1 here, but we don't have G0 in the first motion. It is on the rapid feed rate. So why it is? It's because the register interpolation is set to 0 by initialization, and I need to fill some undefined value to this one. Usually in our postprocessors we fill the start values for the registers in the part no subroutine. I select it, set this one, and go to code and install. Interpolation is 999, something like this, and after that I
Give it some crazy number that will
yes
go up.
yes
Right.
and then interpolation and this symbol. It means the old value of this register. It is equal right now, so it will not be output if I write, for example, out block here, because it is equal. But then the first
The first thing we'll call up, it'll see that it's different than that.
yes, yes. So now we can see G0 and something like this. Well, the next step, we need to fill, for example, feed rate. I little play with the registers list. Right now we have some registers, and the order in output depends on the order in the list. For example, if I would like to change X and Y, and I go to this one and change, go to Y first and X after that, and after that start, we can see Y first and X after that.
I get you. Okay.
So if I put, for example, interpolation back and restart, we can Y, X and G0 at the end of the line. So put it in the correct place, X. It is understandable. Yes, the next is feed rate. I would like to create, yes,
Come after the G.
yes, F, say feed, and okay, and in the, for example, in the feed rate, there it is. I can feed rate, a rapid structure feed rate. Okay, and I have interpolation 0, and but for example, right now in feed rate we always set interpolation in 1. But for example, if the current interpolation is 2 or 3, when we don't need to do it. So I would like to write if interpolation is 0, if it is repeat, then I set it to 1. And don't change interpolation 2 or 3, don't change circles. So maybe it is not so easy at the first, but most of our post processors write in this type, this kind. So, and the next I still feed and take the numbers, for example, feed CLD1, and we need to output usually the measurement units for feed, inch per minute or inch per rotation. And oh, go back. No, it's student. It's student. I'm a teacher. One day per week, I'm student in university. Or I'm a teacher in university. Yes, and it's student. He has some problems, but I'm busy for him. Okay. Well, so I output this one, and we can see this one. So how right now I show you how to create the post processor from the clear list. Usually we don't make it. We use some prototype and edit it. So the post processor.
This gives me a good base to build on. See how you're doing this.
Yes, and so the post processor is closed if every subroutine has the code here, because for example, if SprutCam generates some CL data, for example this one, multi-go-to, and we don't execute it, then it will be just ignored, and it is not good. We can ignore, so we need to define spindle, tool, and so on. I would like to fill, for example, multi-go-to. The first line, this X, Y, Z, is ignored. No, it is, because okay, it is duplicated, this value and this value. But it's like the AppSmooth, but it can contain the okay.
Other axes.
Yes, other axis. So go to this one, and with multi-go-to there is some interesting how to fill. Usually it's not comfortable to use this line and use CLD array, and I would like to fill my registers, and I can use this window to fill it. Can you see how to do it? For example, multi-go-to can contain the X motion or cannot, or doesn't contain it. So I need to check if it has X motion. How to do it? If, and after that click on this axis, and this, if this command exists, it means it is not 0. Then I fill X and take, for example, this one. This new way to fill some parameters.
Oh, yeah, that's nice and fast.
Yes, and I just use double click on it to fill. Okay, so I need to fill it for every X, Y, and so on, and Z, or Z. Well, so right now my program is not changed because we have multi-go-to, but it is in this, for example, in this multi-go-to we have also the 5-axis coordinates and tool axis also, NX and yes. For example, if you have the 5-axis machine, then you can take the tool axis here and so on. Well,
A-axis there then?
sorry, A, B, C. In current machine, in my example, we don't have A axis. But for example, if machine have it, I need to.
Okay, if the machine had it, then it would show up there.
Yes, and no, not only machine, but the current motion, because I choose the current command, and if it has, for example, in this case, I need to A, and define additional register A, for example, and this sign is used, symbol is used to remark. Okay, well, I think maybe
That's good for today, huh?
yes, I want to say the same. Well, right now I compress the video that Camtasia have done and send it to you. As I